And hello, everyone. I'm Daren Jaime, and today is Wednesday, March 20th, and it's actually the first day of spring. Yes, you're watching Open, a live program bringing the Bronx and New York City straight to you. We also want to welcome our viewers on Manhattan Neighborhood Network, as Open is now being broadcast live simultaneously on MNN's channel. You can stay connected to us via Twitter at BronxNet TV and Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. Well, a lot has certainly been going on through the past week. We're going to take you through it now with some Bronx updates. Okay, our first story is really no laughing matter, but traffic failed to move yesterday when a calf was spotted running loose on the Major Deegan Expressway in the Bronx. The calf was seen running southbound between the Cross Bronx Expressway and Yankee Stadium exit shortly before noon. The calf was caught and restrained by animal control and law enforcement officers. He has since been named Major Deegan. It's also unknown where he came from or how he got loose. But he wasn't the only escapee this week. The NYPD Special Ops also rescued a goat on 132nd Street and Locust Avenue in the Bronx Saturday morning. Police believe it's escaped from a nearby slaughterhouse. Major Deegan and Mike the Goat were both reportedly taken to Animal Care Center of New York before being transferred to their new homes at the Skylands Animal Sanctuary in New Jersey. I'm really serious. This is a real story here. Well, more serious news and legal news. New York State is currently weighing a bill banning the sale and manufacturing of fur coats. Assemblywoman Linda Rothenstall has introduced an anti-fur bill, similar to regulations in place in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Rosenthal says that the use of fur is, quote, unethical with our modern views on animals as human companions and sentient beings. The bill is sure to face some backlash from the fur industry, with the Fur Information Council of America already buying 2 lobbying firms and a PR company in order to push back against Rosenthal's bill. Now, should the sale of fur coats be banned in New York State? We ask you that question. We invite you to weigh in on our social media. Go to BronxNet TV on Instagram stories and BronxNet Community Television on Facebook. Let us know what you think, and we just might post it up right here on the show. A new survey by the Department of Education found fewer Black and Hispanic youth were admitted into New York's most selective high schools this past year. Now, the findings are raising the pressure on officials to confront the decades-old challenge of integrating New York's elite public schools. At Stuyvesant High School, out of 895 slots in the freshman class, only 7 were offered to Black students. The Bronx High School of Science made 12 offers to Black students this year, down from 25 last year. The number of Hispanic students who gained admission to Bronx Science also dropped from 65 last year to 43. Now, these numbers come despite Mayor Bill de Blasio's vow to diversify specialized high schools. De Blasio proposed a diversity plan set to make elite schools set aside 20% of seats for students coming from low socioeconomic backgrounds. He eventually wants to get rid of the special high school admissions test, but that would require legislative approval, according to the New York Times. Now, New York City Public Advocate Jamani Williams took to Twitter suggesting what the city should be doing to increase diversity in our specialized schools. He says, quote, we should not cut off access points to education or pit communities against each other. Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie also weighed in, taking to Twitter, announcing his office will be holding hearings into the admission policy at the New York City's elite public high schools in May. Well, that's all the time we have for Bronx Updates. We want you to stay with us. We've got more show, a big open coming up right after this.